Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Hey, yo! What's up, everybody? It's me, Joey P. Joe Pizzapia, and welcome to 5 Things right here on FantraxHQ. These are 5 things to watch for in Fantasy Football Week 2, and let's start with Buffalo with a great upset over the Jets and Devin Singletary, who did not touch the ball a whole lot, but certainly saw a lot of snaps. I would expect his work volume to not only double, but possibly triple this week. And let me tell you, when he was running the ball, he looked real sharp. Big chunks of yardage at a time. Now, granted, it came in the fourth quarter when that Jets defense, who had played very well, was getting a bit tired. But still, I think Devin Singletary being out there as much as he was signals that, hey, we're pretty comfortable here with him in pass protection. So that's a good thing. So Devin Singletary is a stock going up. And I would actually fire him up in the lineups this week in your flex spot. All right, the second thing to watch for in Fantasy Football Week 2 is that Broncos running back split. Ugh, I hate this. I wrote about this in my 10 things that I hate about Week 2, and let me tell you, I hate this. I hate that Royce Freeman and I hate that Phillip Lindsay are going to be splitting carries. Freeman had the one big run on Monday night. Outside of that, they are both kind of there, and only one of them is going to be fantasy relevant eventually. I can't tell you. Nobody can. Look, this is going to be a tough situation. It's going to be a hard situation this coming Week 2 against the Bears, so honestly, I think I'd sit both of them, even if I own both of them. And there might be some weeks where if you own both, you might want to play both. One in RB2 and one in flex. But this week is not that week against that Bears defense. No thank you. All right, let's get to the third thing to look for this week in Week 2, and that's the Eagles secondary. You better watch and see how they are, because they're going to be playing the Falcons on the night game. And let me tell you something. If you think that Case Keenum and Mr. McLaren are trouble, wait till you see Mr. Matt Ryan with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley in the dome, no less. So that Eagles secondary better step up, or they're going to get stepped on this weekend. You see what I did there? It was like a fun little step on, step over. Anyway, it's over now. The moment's passed. All right, let's move on to number 4 here. And the thing I want to watch for is Todd Gurley getting in the end zone. It's a grudge match here. It's going to be real feisty here. The Saints versus the Rams. Everyone's mad. Football. And Todd Gurley, I understand Malcolm Brown had the 2 touchdowns. I get it. I also understand that in the second half of that game, especially in the fourth quarter, Todd Gurley looked pretty good running the football. So, if you took one of those Malcolm Brown touchdowns and plopped him on Todd Gurley's line, we'd all be a lot happier right now. But don't worry. Take a deep breath. That was Week 1. Exhale it out. And now, expect a touchdown. You're going to see it this week from Todd Gurley with another strong line for him. He looked real good as he started to shake the dust off. Well, let's be honest, he hasn't played much this summer or in the preseason at all. So, the last thing that I know that we're looking for is the Patriots against the Dolphins. Now, I know everyone's looking at this and saying, oh my God, this is going to be atrocious. The line is 18.5. But yes, the Dolphins are horrible. They're so bad that teams are, players on the team are starting to look for other teams to go to. They're contacting their agents. It's getting ugly, and it's only Week 2. But 18.5 is a lot. And as great as the Pats defense is, I don't know. You look at the history of Tom Brady and you look at how he's played in hot weather games. It's going to be warm again in Miami this Sunday. I don't know. All I'm saying is 18.5 on the road is a lot. And the Patriots typically don't play all that well against the Dolphins, no matter how bad they are. Now, they're historically bad possibly, but still, just be careful. Don't get your hopes up that this is going to be a 40-0 rout. If it is, that'd be great. I would love that because I'm an awful Patriots fan. But just bring those expectations down to tad and fire up Sony Michel. I know it wasn't a huge Week 1, but don't worry about it. Sony Michel will be fine once we get into this. They'll be sitting on the football quite a bit, and Sony Michel is going to get his workload and more. So that'll do it for me. You can follow me on the Twitter machine at JoePizzapia17. Check out all the great content at FantraxHQ. That's it. Those are 5 things. See you next time, kids. Peace.